Welcome back to the Armory where the Bismarck State College Mystics are hosting the Royals from Lake Region State College. I'm Jimmy Adams, and wherever you're watching at bscmystics.com, we're glad you're with us. The women's game was in the books. Was won by the Royals 81-69. We're within minutes of tipping off the men's game, so let's look at the two teams. The Royals come into this game with an overall record of 9 wins and 20 losses, 5-15, and in 7th place in the Mondac. Their leading scorer and rebounder is sophomore Blessed Barriega from Minneapolis, Minnesota. He averages 14.3 points and 7.3 rebounds per game. The rebounds have him ranked 4th in the Mondac. They're coming off a 73-68 upset win over second-place Dawson Community College Wednesday night at Lake Region. That snapped a 2-game losing streak. Sophomore Noah Bonnick from Waconia, Minnesota led all scorers in the game with 15 points. Freshman Genuine Tropness from Montreal, Quebec, Canada had a double-double with 13 points and 12 rebounds. He is 2nd in the Mondac in rebounds and 3rd in blocks. The Mystics come in with an overall record of 9 wins and 20 losses, 4-16, and in last place in the Mondac. Sophomore Isaiah Davis from St. Paul, Minnesota leads the team in scoring with 17.2 points per game, which is 6th best in the Mondac. Freshman Hussein Omargi from Cairo, Egypt leads in rebounds, averaging 7.4 per game, which is 3rd in the Mondac. They snapped a 9-game losing streak with a 91-69 win over Miles Community College here last Monday night. Hussein Omargi was 1 point shy of a season high in points with 24 and was 1 rebound short of a double-double with 9. He played 24 minutes off the bench as the Mystics had 6 players in double figures. Let's send it over to public address announcer Russ Ziegler for our starting lineups.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bismarck State Armory on the beautiful campus of Bismarck State College. This afternoon, your Bismarck State Mystics men's basketball team is hosting the Lake Region State College Royals. On behalf of the president of Bismarck State College, Dr. Doug Jensen, and the rest of the Bismarck State family, we would like to welcome you to tonight's basketball game. Bismarck State College Mondac Athletic Conference and the NJCAA promotes good sportsmanship by its student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory, sexist, or racist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility. Your officials for tonight are Brad Weber, Reed Floggen, and Jordan Kleingen. We would also like to thank Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for being our official sports medicine provider. With us this afternoon is athletic trainer Shayna Weigel. And now it's time for your starting lineups. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Lake Region State College Royals. Starting at a guard, 6'2" sophomore from Waconia, Minnesota, number 5, Noah Bonnick. At a guard, 6'1" freshman from Mandan, North Dakota, number 21, Matt Moodingay. At a forward, 6'9" freshman from Montreal, Canada, number 34, Genuine Tropenis. At a forward, 6'8" sophomore from Minneapolis, Minnesota, number 44, Blessed Barriega. And a forward, 6'6" sophomore from Riga, Latvia, number 50, Reihards Parietis. Head coach for the Royals is Jared Marshall, assisted by Connor Sevier and Channing Reed. And now let's make some noise for your Bismarck State College Mystics. Your starters are at guard, 6'1" sophomore from Bismarck, North Dakota, number 1, Garrett Bader. At a guard, 6'3" freshman from Marlboro, Maryland, number 3, Alex Proctor. At a guard, 5'10" freshman from Fargo, North Dakota, number 11, Raymond Brown. And at a forward, 6'6" sophomore from St. Paul, Minnesota, number 12, Isaiah Davis. And at a forward, 6'7" freshman from Dayton, Ohio, number 21, Kenneth Bozeman. The Mystics are coached by Kevin Rice and assisted by Andrew Duncan.
Okay, these two teams are fighting for the 5 seed in the upcoming Region 13 tournament. Currently, the Mystics are in last place, 1 game behind Lake Region. They remain tied in the conference standings. That means that Bismarck State will have won 2 of 3, so Bismarck State would have the tiebreaker over them and would take the 5 seed and would travel to the 4 seed. This coming Wednesday night for the Region 13 quarterfinal. President Borrega for the Royals, Kenneth Bozeman for the Mystics, and the opening tip is controlled by the Royals. Sit back, relax, enjoy the game. Borrega inside. That was Noah Bonnick. And the Royals get on the board first, 2-0 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Brown to Proctor. Bader drives against Borrega. Left-handed, one-handed layup. And we are tied at 2. Borrega. Bonnick. Porietis. Borrega. That is Matt Moodingay, a freshman from Mandan, North Dakota. Brown loses his footing. And it looks like they have called a foul. Genuine Tropnis called for his first personal, freshman from Montreal. First team foul. Bader guarded by Bonnick. Proctor. Isaiah Davis for 3. A little off the mark. And it's rebounded by Moodingay. The rebound ends up going out of bounds off of Tropnis, so we'll come to the Mystics. Proctor back to Bozeman. Brown, double team, but gets through it. Bounce pass to Davis. Proctor for 3. He gets his own rebound. It came right back out to him. Moodingay with the ball, comes up, and it's knocked out of bounds by Brown. Bounce pass intended inside for Borrega's, knocked out of bounds by Bozeman. 16 on the shot clock. Moodingay. It looked like Davis got a handle of that attempt by Portietis. Proctor has that blocked nicely by Tropnis. He is third in the conference in blocks, it's Tropnis. And Proctor gets a steal. Bozeman inside to Davis, and it's knocked away by Moodingay. Bonnick brings it up. Underneath to a wide open Borrega. Excuse me, that was Tropnis. Bader. Proctor for 3. Rattles in and comes out. Borrega the rebound. He is 4th in the conference in rebounds, averaging 7.3 per game. Gay off the mark with that 3-ball, rebound Brown. Davis for 3, swish.
Davis for 3.
He shoots them just under 39%. The team's leading scorer, averaging 17.2 per game. Gay, good move to the basket and puts it in. Brown tried to bounce pass it to Davis and a little off the mark. Davis couldn't get it in.
Bordeaux checks in for the Royals.
Paredes. Borrega teased the rim quite a bit before the law of gravity took over. Davis open for a moment. That's goaltending. The goaltender was called Borrega. Foul called on Paredes. That's his first, team second. And now that we have an officials conference about something.
Goaltending, basket count.
And one.
One shot.
Davis at the line.
At the line.
68.8% free throw shooter. A sophomore from St. Paul, Minnesota. He's a sophomore, but it's his first team on this team. First year, that is, on this team. Makes good on it. Pulls the Mystics to within 3. This is Drew Bordeaux in the game now for the Royals. Sophomore from Rosebud, South Dakota. Tropnis drives on Davis. Now, we have a foul called on Davis. That's his first. Team's first. Tropnis went for the steal on Brown. Oh, Brown went for the steal on Tropnis. And now they've called a technical foul on Isaiah Davis for grabbing hold of the rim. As we look at this replay, I don't editorialize a lot, but I've seen much worse than that, grabbing the rim. But it is what it is. Blessed Borrega will shoot the free throws. 74.5% free throw shooter, ranked 9th in the Mondac.
Amargi checks in.
Noah Bonnick. Bounce pass over Paredes. Borrega. Bonnick. Tropnis. Around and out. Borrega the rebound. Up over Davis. Teased the rim and dropped it in. Proctor, Bozeman. Bader, pass up to 3 as Borrega closed in, and that's blocked by Tropnis. There's a replay of that block by Tropnis, the third leading blocker in the Mondac. Had 53 coming into this game. He's got 2 here. Inside of Bozeman. Fade away, yes. Freshman from Garrison, North Dakota. Oh, excuse me, from freshman from Dayton, Ohio. Averages just under 10 points per game, does Bozeman. This is Isaac Whitehurst in the game now for the Royals. Dumps off to Bonnick, who drives against Brown. Loses the handle, but maintains control. Gets an elbow with Bozeman, no good. Good defense there by Bozeman. And Omarga comes out with a loose ball. Brown, Proctor, drives into the basket. Watch out, he might get called for technical. Mystics within one. Whitehurst, Bonnick. Bozeman went for the swat, couldn't get it. Good work by Bonnick. Up over Ilmargi. Bozeman, Brown, Ilmargi. Drives it on Barriega. Hook shot no good, just a little strong. Barriega the rebound. Long three, just off the mark by Drew Bordeaux, a sophomore from Rosebud, South Dakota. Proctor. Brown can tie it. Off the mark, Bozeman the rebound. Proctor. Yes, and we are tied at 17 on that Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Proctor, the freshman from Marlboro, Maryland. Isaac Whitehurst dumped it off to Lees in the corner, who puts the three in. He shoots those just under 37%. A freshman from Rollin, North Dakota, Mitch Lees. Brown pull up outside the foul line. It's an air ball. Ilmargi saved it back in, and Bader got it. Proctor. Bader for three, right wing, swish. We're not up at 20. These two teams split their season series to this point. If the Mystics win, they will have won 2 or 3, and they will take the 5 seed and will travel to the 4 seed. We have a media timeout. We will take it with them. Back after this, we have a good one going, folks.
So you like operating heavy equipment, technology, and being outside? You work hard, but now you want the training to get into a high-demand, good-paying job in agriculture, and you want to do it fast. The Custom Applicator program at Bismarck State College is an online 8-week training that gets you the skills you need to get into the field quickly. BSC has the money to help cover your costs. Now is the time. Visit bismarckstate.edu/custom applicator to get started today.
Jimmy Adams back with it at the Armory. The Royals and the Mystics are tied at 20 coming out of a first media timeout. What brought us to that timeout was there was a foul called on Alex Proctor. That's his first, team's third. Lease. Drew Bordeaux almost lost it there, but the Raymond Brown knocked it. Tropnis couldn't get that basket, and Margie the rebound. Now Margie third in the conference in rebounds, at just under 7.5 per game. Freshman from Cairo, Egypt. Bozeman spins inside, and it's knocked away by guess who? Tropnis. And it was last touched by Bozeman before going out of bounds. And Bozeman called for a foul. That's his first, team's fourth. 2 fouls called at this point on the Royals. Mitch Leaf brings it up. Bordeaux inside of Tropnes. He puts it up over Bozeman. Tropnes, a freshman from Montreal. This is Gavin Strand into the game now for the Mystics, a sophomore from Rapid City. Bader, looking like a man on a mission, had it knocked away. Bozeman saves it back in, but it goes right to Bordeaux. Bordeaux pulls up 3 right wing, no dice, and we have a foul called underneath. It's called on Garrett Bader. That's his first. Team's 5th.
Udige checks back in for the Royals.
Tropnes back to Whitehurst. This is Jordan Willis, a freshman from Sydney, Australia. Bunigay working on Brown. Whitehurst. No dice on the 3. Elmar get the rebound. Strand. Strand passed up 3. Now drives to the lane. He bumps into Whitehurst. He got it to Bader. No good there. Back comes Warhurst with it. I was calling him Whitehurst. My apologies, Isaac. Isaac Warhurst from Adelaide, Australia. Nice pass inside the Strand, but it was a little too far under the basket. Fade away off the mark. Rebounded by Tropnes. Tropnes is second in the Mondac in rebounds at 8.6. Jordan Willis, freshman from Sydney, Australia. Inside, approach 9 minutes to go as I speak. Strand, bounce pass inside, Bozeman to Omargi. And he's fouled. Looks like it's going on Jordan Willis.
Number 33,
Indeed,
Willis.
That's the first on Willis, 3rd team foul. Omargi at the line to shoot 2. 70.5% free throw shooter.
Checks back in for the Royals.
I mentioned Tropnes is 3rd in the conference in blocks. Omargi is 9th. Willis tried to get it to Bonnick. A little miscommunication there. And we'll come to the Mystics. Brown guard by Mooningay. Omargi working on Willis. And that's blocked by Tropnes. It went right to Bozeman. And no dice for the Mystics on this trip. Tropnes showing what he is, 3rd in the conference in blocks. Bonnick working on Bader. Willis off the mark there, Strand the rebound. Brown. Bozeman passed up the 3. Brown will take the 3. Off the mark, and it's rebounded by Tropnes. Budingay brings it up. Inside 8 minutes to go, first half. Bonick. His floater over Bader is no good, and Bader comes away with it. Another block by Tropnes, but they've called him for a foul. Have a rebound of that. And it was not Tropnes. The foul is called on Matt Budingay. That's his first. Team's fourth. Bozeman, a 66.1% free throw shooter.
Proctor checks in for the Mystics.
Bozeman is 8th in the conference in blocks.
Brightus and Barriega check in for the Royals.
Bozeman, a freshman from Dayton, Ohio. Averages just under 10 points per game. Shoots just under 46%. Porietis, Borjega, Budingay. Inside of Borjega, up over Amargi, around and off. And this time Amargi gets the rebound. Bozeman. Inside 7 minutes to play till halftime. Shot clock at 10. Elmargi off the mark. Well defended by Porietis. Bonick. Budingay goes over the basket. It's taken by Borjega, and he puts it up and in. Strand works on Budingay. Bozeman. Bader. Bader has it knocked away and stolen by Bonick. And it results in a basket at that end. We have a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here. Why should everyone in your vehicle wear a seatbelt? Because seatbelts save lives. A message from your Vision Zero partners, the North Dakota Department of Transportation and the North Dakota Association of Counties. Vision Zero, zero fatalities, zero excuses. All Mondac teams are in action today. Miles Community College is at Dawson. Williston State is playing at Dakota College of Bottineau, and North Dakota State College of Science is down south of Bismarck playing United Tribes. For the most part, the Region 13 seedings are set. If the Mystics win here today, they will take the 5 seed. Lake Region will take the 6 seed. Also up in the air is 3 seed between Williston State and Miles. Gavin Strand, a long 3, no dice, and it's rebounded by Tropnes. Budingay drives on Strand, loses it, and Strand comes up with it. And now he loses it, and Bonick comes up with it. And Bonick puts it up over on Margie. Margie with a height advantage, but Bonick got the better of it. Bonick 6'2", and Margie 6'8". Bader wide open for 3, right wing Strand. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Porietis. Borjega loses it to Strand. Bounce pass on Margie. Got it up over Tropnes and in.
Margie for 2.
Inside 5 to play until halftime. 5-point lead for Lake Region. Bonick straightaway 3s off the mark, rebound by O'Margie. Outside to Bader. Bozeman. 3 ball. Too strong. Rebounded by Strand. Bader knocked away by Barriega, but they caught a foul. And that's going to bring us to immediate timeout. The foul is going to count on Matt Mooningay, and we will come back after this media timeout.
My experience taking classes online has been very beneficial. All the professors here on campus are really easy to work with. If someone's thinking about doing instrumentation control, do it sooner than later. Don't put it off. It's definitely something you won't regret. If someone's considering a BSc, I would tell them there again, do it. The faculty's awesome here. The students are great. The professors, they're quick to get back to you. They explain things very well.
When there's nothing you'd rather be doing than being yourself. Bismarck State College. Discover the next version of you.
Out of a second media timeout of the first half, 4:20 remaining. 30-25, the Royals lead the Mystics. The foul of Matt Mooningay was his first. Excuse me, that was Matt's second. And 15 foul, and now both teams have 5 fouls. Now Margie put a spin move on Porietis, then came up short on his fadeaway. Bonnick has it knocked away with its foul called. Foul is on Proctor, that's his second. Team 6th.
His second. Bader checks back in for the Mystics.
Bader gets a steal on the pass intended to Porietis. Bader had 31 steals coming into this game. Freshman from St. Mary's High School in Bismarck is Bader. Brown. Bader drives between 2 defenders. Gets out to Bozeman, left wing 3. Yes! Barriega. Made that look easy. The sophomore from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Bader. Brown. Strand against Bonnick. Shot clock at 10. Brown drives into the lane, bounce pass to Margie under the basket. Yes. Not much Barriega could do with that. Contact there between Porietis and Brown. No foul called. Bordeaux. Barriega. Tropnis passed over to Bonnick. And they say it went off Bonnick as Bader disrupted it. Mystics can tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3. We're inside 2.5 to play until halftime. Strand, Brown. Strand drives on Bonnick. His floater's no good. El Margie could not get the rebound, but Bozeman comes up with it. Bader gets it. Brown, yes, on a 3 ball from the left corner. And the Mystics have a 33-32 lead on that Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. We move inside 2 minutes to play first half. Barriega the 3, in and out. Back comes Brown. Inside Margie, working on Tropnis. Tropnis got the better of it, came up with it. Bordeaux. Borjega. Bonick. Tropness drives it to the lane. Up over Amargi is too strong. And Strand the rebound. Bader, left corner, 3. Off the mark. Tropness went for the rebound. Bonick comes out with it after Tropness hit the deck. And there's an offensive foul. Bonick threw an elbow. They'll let some contact go when they see their arm get extended on an elbow like that. They're not going to swallow that whistle. That's Bonick's first foul. And now both teams with 16 fouls. So bonus from here out on defensive fouls. Strand, Ilmargi. Inside of Brown. Brown, the shortest man of the bunch there, and he put it in. Inside a minute to play. A good move there by Porietis. Get between two defenders. The sophomore from Riga, Latvia. I've got to look at what that is. Bozeman, in and out. Ilmargi the rebound, and he's fouled. Foul's called on Borjega. That is Borjega's first. And team foul number 7, Sir Ilmargi at the line. Shot clock is off. Bordeaux has a stolen by Strand. They've got time. 10 seconds. Strand works on Bordeaux. Long 3, short. Goes out of bounds, and that is how the half will end as the buzzer sounds. The Mystics lead it by 1, 35-34 on Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Have a good one, folks. See you back on the other half of the break. Other side of the break, rather. Blessed Borjega was the leading scorer, 10 points. Noah Bonick with 8. Matt Mooningay with 5. Genuine Tropness with 4. Mitch Lease with 3 off the bench. Richard Porietis with 2. And Jordan Willis with 2 off the bench. The Mystics were 13 of 37 from the floor, 35.1%. 5 of 15 from three-point range, 33.3%. 4 of 6 at the charity stripe, 66.7%. Isaiah Davis leads the Mystics with 8 points. Kenneth Bozeman with 6. Hussein Ilmargi had 6 off the bench. Garrett Bader with 5. Alex Proctor with 5. Raymond Brown with 5 for the Mystics. Rebounds, 24. The Royals, 18 for the Mystics. Genuine Tropness was their leading rebounder with 7. Hussein Ilmargi with 6 for the Mystics. Matt Mooningay picked up 2 fouls for the Royals. Nick Bonick, Genuine Tropness, Blessed Borjega, Rahard Porietis, and Jordan Willis each picked up 1 for the Royals. For the Mystics, Alex Proctor and Isaiah Davis picked up 2. Garrett Bader and Kenneth Bozeman each with 1. The Royals turned it over 9 times. The Mystics turned it over 5. The Royals had 4 steals. The Mystics had 7 steals. The halftime clock is counting down as we prepare to start the second half. The Mystics will start it with possession. Alex Proctor will step out of bounds.
I think it's very spicy. That's right on top.
20 minutes to go in this Mondac season. Bozeman, Jefferson Borjega, now pull up across the rim. Mooningay couldn't pull the rebound. Proctor came up with it. Isaiah Davis. Long 3 off the mark. Rebounded by Mooningay. Mooningay guarded by Proctor. Porietis Borrega, Bonick. Shot clock at 5. Mystics with some good defense, and now they may get bailed out. There's a foul called.
Calls on Mystics number 21, Bozeman.
Bozeman called for his second foul. There seems to be some discrepancy in how Matt Muddingay pronounces his name. I watched him play in high school, and his high school coaches here beside me said his name was Muddingay. I was going with the PA announcer who said that the Lake Region coach told him it was Muddingay. So the friends and family of Matt, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, my apologies. Borrega had it blocked by Davis. And there's a shot clock violation. Davis with some good defense for the Mystics. Brown drives the running gate. I was trying to split the difference there. Proctor. Davis, looking like a man on a mission, and they call the offensive foul.
Number 12, Davis.
That's the second on Davis, and the second team foul of the half.
His third.
And my apologies, I missed one there. That is the third on Davis, and I had just announced that he had 2 fouls, but I only had one marked on my score sheet here, so my bad. On the women's side, out in Mouse City, Mouse Community College is upsetting Dawson Community College. Margie with a good defense there as Bonner's trying to put it in. Now he's triple teamed, and Raymond Brown comes up with it. The Mystics women will go to Lake Region State to play a quarterfinal this coming Wednesday night. It's yet to be determined where the Mystics men will be going. Depends on this game and the game going on up in Bottineau between Wilson State and Dakota College of Bottineau. Alex Proctor banks it off the glass and in. Muddingay off the glass. He's looking like a man on a mission.
Muddingay for 2.
That was Hussein El-Maragi with that 3 ball. He's been getting hot from 3-point range lately. He's 20% shooter from that range on the season. But he's been making more than he's missed here lately from 3-point range. Borrega against Bozeman. Too strong, trying to get over Margie. And we have a foul called on the Royals. It's all Muddingay.
Number 21, Muddingay.
That's his third. Team's first. Bader. Parker got it by Porrietas. Brown. Shot clock at 10, gets it to Bader. Bozeman, pull up. A little strong. And the rebound is knocked out. Proctor grabs it. Brown for 3 straight away, indeed. Mystics up by 7, that's their biggest lead. Proctor gets a steal on the pass intended for Porrietas. And we have a timeout called. It's a full timeout. We will take it with them. Mystics up by 9.
Set your future in motion. With Bismarck State College dual credit classes taken at your high school and tuition that gets you there. You'll save time, money, and get a jump start on your degree.
You've got grit. Now get the skills to drive powerful machinery with a one-year heavy equipment operator degree from Bismarck State College. Get out of the classroom and into the dirt with a polytechnic education from BSC. With industry-driven training, you'll get hands-on experience with equipment like bulldozers, excavators, cranes, and more. Save thousands with our affordable tuition and jumpstart your high-paying career in this in-demand field. Bismarck State College. Skills that get you there. Learn more at bismarckstate.edu/HEO.
Out of the immediate timeout, the Mystics with a 45-36 lead over the Royals on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. If the Mystics win this game, these two teams will be tied for last place in the Mondack, but the Mystics have the tiebreaker because they will have beaten the Royals twice and will take the 5 seed in the tournament. And will play at the number 4 seed, either Wilson State or Miles.
Falls on the Mystics, number 3, Proctor.
Alex Proctor called for the foul. That's his third. Team's third. Troutman's at the line, a 62.5% free throw shooter.
Strand checks in for the Mystics. Lease and Warhurst checks in for the Royals.
One of two there, back on the Mystics. And Markey gets the rebound, and Brown brings it up. Strand gets to Markey, drives for Tropnis. Tropnis couldn't get a handle, but didn't need to. It went over the basket. Bonnick gets it up over Bozeman, and Tropnis is there to follow the miss. Strand. Inside to Proctor, tried to get it to Margie, couldn't handle it. And Mitch Lease wisely let go out of bounds.
Bader checks in for the Mystics.
Knocked out of bounds, will stay with the Royals. Bonnick. That was an air ball put up by Warhurst. But the offensive rebound, they get another shot at it. Warhurst drives in on Lamargi, dumps it off to Barriega, and he will shoot the and one.
That's good. Falls on number 11, Brown.
Raymond Brown, that's his first personal. Team foul number 4. One foul caught on the Royals to this point. Royals making a run here, close the gap to 2. Lamargi. Knocked out of bounds, will stay with the Mystics. Fade away by Bozeman. Oh, couldn't get the friendly roll on it. Now there's a foul called. It looked like indeed, it was between the battle between O'Margan and Bonnick. And from my vantage point, it looked like Bonnick, and that's the way they call it. That's Bonnick's second, team second. Brown for three. No dice. And Tropnis the rebound. Lease. Bonnick. Lease, a deep three ball. Why not? Don't mind if I do. Brown, Elmargy. Strand. Oh, don't mind if I do, but it didn't work. He gets us on rebound. Elmargy. Blocked by Tropnis, but Tropnis also got a piece of Elmargy. Excuse me, that was Barriega.
Falls on 34, Tropnis.
No, and I was right the first time. Tropnis got away from it. Barriega was right there at it, so I proceeded to right the first time. The foul was on Tropnis. That's his second. And the team's third. And a turnover back to the Mystics. Brown ahead of Margie against Barriega. Got the Bader, who put it in. Tropnis came in looking for the block, couldn't get there in time. Barriega. That was Warhurst for three. Strand's double team and gets it to Bozeman, ahead to Brown. Wide open left wing three for Bader, across the rim. Rebounded by Lease. Back comes Bonnick, that is. Couldn't get the friendly roll. And Strand comes out with it. Brown. Strand surveys the court. 10 to shoot. Bozeman double teamed. Hit the side of the backboard. And it's rebound by Warhurst. Bonnick. Royals looking to take the lead on this possession. Warhurst. Barriega. And they do just that. Barriega got the good bounce off the heel of the rim. Brown. Elmargy to Bozeman. Strand. Again, wide open for three is Bader. Yes! The sophomore from St. Mary's High School in Bismarck. And it looks like he's going to shoot and one, a chance for a 4-point play. And it looks like the kind of foul on Barriega. Yes, Barriega called for a second personal. His team foul number 4. Both teams now with 4 fouls. Garrett Bader's a 69.7% free throw shooter. And the Mystics extend the lead to 3. Warhurst. Inside of Willis. Guarded by Davis. Buddingay. Warhurst. Shot clock inside 10. Pull up at the foul line. Off the mark. Elmargy the rebound. Into Margie, up and in.
Margie for 2.
Porietis a little strong with it. And now we have a foul called. It looks like it's going Porietis. Indeed.
Royals, number 50.
That's the second of Rojas Porietis.
His second.
The sophomore from Riga, Latvia. Team foul number 5. Brown, Bader. Bounce pass to Margie. Across the court, Davis drives the baseline, his floater, oh, in and out. Hate it when that happens. Porietis with the rebound. Warhurst to Willis, too strong, Bader the rebound. We're inside 10 minutes to play, second half. Brown. Long three by Isaiah Davis. And we have a whistle, a foul called. Gavin Strand called for his first. Team's 5th. Both teams now with 5 fouls. Porietis drives in a bus pass. Margie couldn't get it to go. Strand the rebound. Pull up off the glass too strong. And they've called a blocking foul. Strand will shoot 2.
Falls on 20. Warhurst.
Isaac Warhurst called for the foul. That's his first. Team 6th. Gavin Strand shoots free throws 73.3%. Hasn't been there a great deal. There's 11 of 15 coming in. Sophomore from Rapid City, South Dakota. And puts his team up by 9. Strand's first points of the game. Boriega's miss is tapped in, but it got offensive interference. So no basket. Ball was clearly in the cylinder. And I misspoke. Strand put the team by 9. Margie's bounce pass inside of Davis. Off the glass and in with a hook shot. And that's an 11-point Mystic lead as we move inside 9 minutes to play. Moninge. Bordeaux drives on Strand, between Strand and Margie, and there's a foul called. Gavin Strand called for his second foul. And that's team foul number 6. So from this point on, both teams will be in the bonus on defensive fouls. And there's an offensive foul there called on Moninge as Garrett Bader hits the deck. That is the 4th on Moninge. So the sophomore from Mandan, with over 8.5 minutes to go, playing with 4 fouls now. Brown, Bader. Margie, him and Barriega have been in a battle all day. Airmail the pass to Davis, but Davis is able to get it across to Proctor. And Proctor stepped on the sideline. Shot clock was at 5 when that happened. .8:12 remaining, second half. Mystics by 11. Both teams in a bonus from here out. The possession error currently points to the Royals. We have a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Up in Bottineau, Williston State is leading the Color College of Bottineau 32-25. It's still up in the air who is going to have the 3rd and 4th seed. Now take that. The 3rd seed is set. Miles Community College will have the 3rd seed. North Dakota State College of Science is the top seed at 19-1. Dawson Community College at 16-4 coming into today is the 2 seed. They'll each get a first-round bye, and College of Science will host the Final Four. Miles has the 3rd seed. So 4, 5, and 6 are up in the air, and it all depends on what happens here today. If Lake Region loses this game, they will take the 6th seed. Should Lake Region come back and win this game and Williston State lose, Lake Region would take the 4th seed. There's a 3-ball attempt by Lease that was off the mark, but an offensive rebound, and then it turns over to Davis to a Bader. Yes, indeed. Bonnet couldn't get there in time. Raymond Brown. Brown guarded by Lease. Shot clock at 10. Proctor. Elmargy. Elmargy. That's a 2, just inside the arc. Elmargy now with 15 points. He leads the Mystics. Davis and Bader each have 13. Barriego and Elmargy, they've been going into the whole game, and Barriego got the better of that one. Barriego's the leading scorer for the Royals at 17. He's the only player in double figures. And there's a turnover. Bunningay comes out with it, playing those 4 personal fouls. Barriego. Hold up. Good long shot there by the big man. We're moving inside, 6 minutes to play. Mystics by 11. Isaiah Davis to 3, yes! Davis now with 16 points. That leads the Mystics. Barriego faked it. And it looks like Davis is going to get called for a foul. That would be number 3 on Davis.
Calls on the Mystics, number 13, Elmargy. That is his first.
And we have a media timeout. We will take it with them. 3 free throws for the Royals when we come back.
So you like operating heavy equipment, technology, and being outside? You work hard, but now you want the training to get into a high-demand, good-paying job in agriculture, and you want to do it fast. The Custom Applicator program at Bismarck State College is an online 8-week training that gets you the skills you need to get into the field quickly. BSC has the money to help cover your costs. Now is the time. Visit bismarckstate.edu/custom applicator to get started today.
Jimmy Adams back with the Armory. Thanks for being with us at bscmystics.com. 5:40 remaining second half. The Mystics up by 14. Barrier at the line for the free throws. Both teams in the bonus now. Each team with 7 personal fouls. The possession error favors the Royals. Matt Moodingay for the Royals is playing with 4 personal fouls. And Barriega now with 21 points. That leaves the Royals the only player in double figures. Isaiah Davis leads the Mystics with 16. Browns double team and gets it to Davis. Wide open for 3, Bader short. He went for the rebound, it's knocked out of bounds by the Royals.
And both men check in for the Mystics.
Up in Bottineau, they are not yet at halftime. Wilson State up in Bottineau 38-28. If that score holds, Wilson State will take the 4th seed and will host the 5 seed. If this score holds up, they will host Bismarck State Wednesday night. Strand, in and out. Barriega the rebound. Bernigay brings it up. Barriega drives past Davis, and it looks like Davis is getting called for his 4th personal foul.
Calls on the Mystics, number 12, Davis. His 4th.
So each team now with a player with 4 fouls. And Barriega back at the line. He is, oh, excuse me, that's Tropnis, my apologies. Barriega and Tropnis have both been a force for the Royals in this game. Great battling inside between Barriega and Amargi, who just checks back in. Now some friendly jawing between the two of them there beside the lane as Tropnis takes his 2nd free throw. Bozeman the rebound. Mystics up by 12. We moved inside 5 minutes to play. Proctor, Strand. Margi. Bounce pass inside to Strand, and he missed it. And I don't believe there's been no foul call there. Bader is on the deck, outside the end line. And Lease buries the 3, and now the stop play to check on Bader. And already being attended to by Shayna Weigel, our athletic trainer. Now assistant coach Andrew Duncan over there help him up. Why is that not a foul?
Brown checks in for the Mystics.
It is what it is. .431, that is, remaining second half. And we're ready to go. Strand. Brown. Bozeman to Strand. Well defended by Tropnis. He couldn't finish it. Mystics clinging to a 9-point lead, and I say clinging because 4 minutes can be an eternity here. Tropnis, and it's tapped in by Barriega, and it's a 7-point lead. Strand, Proctor. Strand, Proctor. Shot clock is inside 10. Strand for 3, in and out. Rebound, Tropnis. And Margie went for the knock, couldn't get it. And Barriega finishes over him. And it is a 5-point game. Mystics need some points. And we have a timeout called by the Mystics right in front of the bench. It is a full timeout. We will take it with them. Stay with us, folks. 3:05 can be an eternity with a 5-point game.
My experience taking classes online has been very beneficial. All the professors here on campus are really easy to work with. If someone's thinking about doing instrumentation control, do it sooner than later. Don't put it off. It's definitely something you won't regret. If someone's considering a BSc, I would tell them there again, do it. The faculty's awesome here. The students are great. The professors, they're quick to get back to you. They explain things very well.
When there's nothing you'd rather be doing than being yourself. Bismarck State College. Discover the next version of you.
Back out of the immediate timeout. 3:05 remaining. The Mystics lead at 68-63. Blessed Barriega, for the 9th time this season, has eclipsed the 20-point mark. He has 25 points to lead all scorers. He's the only player in double figures for the Royals. Ten to shoot. Emargi against Barriega. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Tropnus. Things are getting interesting, folks. We're inside 3 to play. And we have a foul called on Gavin Strand. That's going to be his third. Team foul number 9, so the next defensive foul on the Mystics will be an automatic 2 shots for the Royals. Mooningay at the line, playing with 4 personal fouls. Shoots free throws 64%. 16 of 25 coming in. Isaiah Davis still the leading scorer for the Mystics, 16 points. Emargi and Bader also in doubles. Emargi's 15 and Bader 13. And Mooningay does nothing to hurt his charity stripe average on that trip.
Bader checks back in for the Mystics.
We have a 3-point game. We're 1 possession, folks. Bader almost lost it. Barriega was right there to pick it up if that happened. Brown guarded by Mooningay. Mooningay, that is. Inside the Davis, working on Tropnus. Davis showing some shiftiness, but it's blocked. And a foul is called.
Falls on 34.
Tropnus called for the foul. That's his third. Team's 8th.
His third.
So Davis going back to the line.
Davis at the line.
Trying to make a 2-possession game, but that's not very important right now with just under 2.5 minutes remaining. Mystics need some points and they need to protect the ball. And Davis helps his free throw average there, which was at 68.8% coming in. Lost out of bounds. Bader was there to disrupt it as Lease was trying to bring it in. Davis driving on Tropnus. Good move by Davis, but calling an offensive foul. Let's see if we see a replay of that. Got past Tropness, and indeed, that is a proper call. Barriega had position. Isaiah Davis is just fouled out. The team's leading scorer, averaging 17.2 a game, will lead with 18 points. Isaiah Davis is the 6th leading scorer in the Mondac. The 10th best shooter. That's just under 52% from the floor. Just under 37% from three-point land. But his work is done for this game. Bonnet got it by Brown, gets it to Lease, got it by Bader. Inside 2 to play. Barriega. Lease, a long straightaway 3, why not? The freshman from Raleigh is on fire from three-point range. He shoots just under 37% from there. And it's a 2-point game. Spin move by Brown. To Bader, yes! Mystics have 3 timeouts, the Royals have 5. Barriega. Buddingay playing with 4 personal fouls, got it by Hussein Omar. He couldn't get it to go in, but he gets the rebound out to Barriega. Bonnick to Barriega, almost lost it. Kept it in, and now Tropness can't handle the pass of Barriega, and it turns over to the Mystics. Have a full timeout taken, looks like by the Mystics. We will take it with them. 49.9 seconds remaining. Mystics lead it by 4. Come back, folks.
Set your future in motion. With Bismarck State College dual credit classes taken at your high school and tuition that gets you there, you'll save time, money, and get a jump start on your degree.
You've got grit. Now get the skills to drive powerful machinery with a 1-year heavy equipment operator degree from Bismarck State College. Get out of the classroom and into the dirt with a polytechnic education from BSC. With industry-driven training, you'll get hands-on experience with equipment like bulldozers, excavators, cranes, and more. Save thousands with our affordable tuition and jumpstart your high-paying career in this in-demand field. Bismarck State College, skills that get you there. Learn more at bismarckstate.edu/HEO.
49.9 seconds remaining, second half. Mystics 72-68 over the Royals. The Mystics have 2 timeouts, the Royals have 5. The possession error favors the Royals. With that last 3-pointer by Mitch Lees, he is now in double figures for the Royals. 12 points, he and Blessed Barriega, the only 2 in double figures. Barriega above 20 points, or has eclipsed the 20-point mark for the 9th time this season. Proctor. It's a 2-possession game. Mystics need to protect the ball. Brown. Proctor drives on Moneygay. Inside to Bozeman. Well defended by Barriega. Couldn't get it to go in. Buddingay. Bonnick drives the baseline. Barriega has it. Bozeman disrupts, and they've called a foul. Bozeman's called for the foul. That's his 3rd. Team's 10th. Barriega at the line. We try to go 27 points on the day. He is the 9th best free throw shooter in the Mondac. 74.5% coming in. He's been there a lot. He was 105 or 141 coming into this game. He's the 8th best field goal shooter in the conference, 52.4%. sophomore from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And he does nothing to hurt his average on this trip to the line. We have a timeout called. It's a full timeout called by the Royals. Let's keep it here for this one. They're still at halftime up there in Bottineau. Williston State has a 42-33 lead over the Coley College at Bottineau. If Williston State wins that game, they do take the 4th seed, regardless of what happens here. Well, were Bottineau to come back and win that game, Williston State would be 6-15. If Lake Region were to pull this out, they would be 6-15. If the Mystics can hold on here this last 22.8 seconds, Lake Region and Bismarck State will both be 6-15. I mean, excuse me, 5-15. I'm sorry. It will be 6-16. That's 5-16. I got it right now, folks. That's 21 games. Yeah, they play each conference opponent 3 times, so 21 games. Lake Region State and Bismarck State will both be 6-15, but Bismarck State will have beaten Lake Region twice out of 3 times this year. So Bismarck State would take that 5 seed and would travel to 4 seed. And if the score in Bottineau holds up, that will be to Williston State. .8 remaining. Bozeman has to get it in quick. Got it to Strand, and he's fouled immediately. It's either Lees or Montague. I think it's going on Lees. It was on Montague. That's his 5th. And I have not heard the announcement yet. It is called on Lees. That's his 1st.
Strand at the line.
Team's 9th. Both shots can make it a 2-possession game, but that is not going to happen. We're coming down to the wire, folks. Barriega has tied the game with 11.2 seconds remaining. Bozeman to Brown to Strand. My guess is a timeout once they get to the forecourt. And Strand put it up, but the timeout had already been called with 7.5 seconds remaining. We are knotted up at 72. We're going to take this one with them and come back for these final 7.5 seconds.
Whatever your goals, whatever your future, Bismarck State College offers the right degrees with the right connections and tuition that gets you there. You can finish here or finish anywhere. No matter your path, you'll graduate with little to no debt when you start with BSC.
You're ready for a high-paying career. Bismarck State College offers 2- and 4-year degrees with stackable certificates in cybersecurity that will get you there. Hands-on learning with industry-trained faculty and flexible online classes gives you the skills and connections you need to jumpstart or advance in one of the world's most in-demand fields. And with affordable tuition and over $1 million in scholarships, you'll get the right skills and the right degree for the right price. Bismarck State College, education done right.
Jimmy Adams back with the Army, and I've been giving some misinformation. I had the wrong score, what I was given at Bottineau and Williston State. I've been looking at the wrong screen here. My apologies for that. So I don't know what's going on between Williston State and Bottineau right now. I know what's going on here. 7.2 remaining. We are tied at 72. Brown drives to the basket, tried to bounce past it, and it hit the roof. I don't see that. That is the second time I have seen a basketball hit the ball joist in here. I see it every volleyball match, but that's the second time I've seen a basketball hit it. Folks, we have free basketball today. They're going to put 5 minutes on the clock, take a break, and come back tied at 72 and try to settle this issue. That's it, no. Wilson State winning. Wilson State wins, they will take that 4th seed regardless of what happens here. If they were to lose, if they beat the full themselves, that would place them tied, but they beat the previously. It's the second time we Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory. They put 5 minutes on the clock for the overtime. We're tied at 72. Now they are showing no timeouts from the scoreboard from the Mystics, but they will get one for this overtime period. They're showing 4 for the Royals. That sounds right. The possession arrow points to the Royals. 10 team fouls for the Mystics, 9 team fouls currently on the Royals, so both teams are in the double bonus now. Kenneth Bozeman for the Mystics and Genuine Tropness for the Royals at center court for this overtime tip. We would try to settle this issue within the next 5 minutes of clock time. Mystics had a double-digit lead and are now going to have to pull out in overtime if they want to take that 5 seed. Head coach Kevin Rice is all too familiar with this. Last year, 8 times the Mystics blew a double-digit lead and lost. And I forget who the opponent was. Not too long back, this type of thing happened here. It's not over till it's over. And this is far from over now. Bonick. Borjega. No foul called there. Margie the rebound. Isaac Davis, the Mystics' leading scorer, is out of the game with 5 fouls. Matt Muddingay for the Royals has played most of the second half. About in the midpoint, he picked up his 4th one. And he has managed to stay in the game. Strand. Oh. Unless Bonick touched that, and he did, there's no backcourt violation, but the shot clock is within 5. A long 3 by Bozeman. Swish! What a shot by Candace Bozeman, the freshman from Dayton, Ohio. Mystics up by 3. Almost stolen by Margie, but at least got it back. Bonick got it by Strand. Battle inside between Bozeman and Tropness. And that is Bonick with that 2 ball. Bonick now at double figures with 10 points. Brown. Margie. Got by Borjega. It's been a battle the whole game between those two. Bozeman for 3. Yes! Mystics up by 4. And it looks like they said that Bader was the one that knocked that out of bounds. There's the replay of that last 3 ball by Bozeman. High arc in 3, nothing but the inside of the net. Borjega. Bonick got it by Bader. Tropness has to Lees. He's been deadly from 3-point range, which times he's taking the shots. Bounce pass inside is stolen by Brown, intended for Borjega. Inside 3 minutes to play overtime. Bozeman, guarded by Tropness. Borjega tried to get a steal, and Margie got it. And Margie drives in, turns, hook shot, no good. Bader, or Strand rather, got a hand on it, but Bonick comes out with it. Bozeman. Bonick faked a 3, pull up 15 feet, swish. The sophomore from Waconia, Minnesota, getting it done. It's a 2-point game as we will move inside 2 minutes to play in overtime. Margie, shot clock at 10. Brown inside 5. Young Margie for 3. Way off the mark on that one. Back comes Bonnick with the rebound. Royals can tie or take the lead with a 3 ball. Bonnick did good there to keep possession going between 2 defenders. Munningay is fouled by Brown.
Fouls on number 11, Brown. His second.
That is Brown's second foul.
Munningay at the line.
Munningay at the line, 64% shooter. He's been playing with 4 fouls since around the midpoint of the second half. This one will tie. And can't do it, he'll Margie the rebound. Move inside, 1.5 minutes left in overtime. Overtime period number 1. Let's hope that's it, because I'm out of volume. Brown loses out of bounds, but was knocked out of bounds by a Royals player.
Full timeout by the Mystics.
We have a full timeout call by the Mystics, and that, according to the scoreboard now, that will leave them with 1. We'll take it with them.
So you like operating heavy equipment, technology, and being outside? You work hard, but now you want the training to get into a high-demand, good-paying job in agriculture, and you want to do it fast. The Custom Applicator program at Bismarck State College is an online 8-week training that gets you the skills you need to get into the field quickly. BSC has the money to help cover your costs. Now is the time. Visit bismarckstate.edu/custom applicator to get started today.
Jimmy Adams back in the Armory with you. 1:14 remaining in the first overtime period. 78-77 Mystics. And I have the correct information about Botno now. My apologies for the misinformation earlier. Late in the second half, coming out of the timeout, Williston State leads by 2, 77-75. If Williston State wins that game, they have the 4th seed. And this outcome much in doubt. Brown, 10 on the shot clock. Inside to Margie. Oh, in and out, rebound by Bonnick. Royals can take the lead as we move inside, 1 minute to play in overtime. Almost a steal by the Mystics. Reese, that man has been deadly in the second half. Lease at 15 points now. Royals lead by 2. A steal. Borjega. Now they have, looks like it's been a foul called. No, excuse me, there's a full timeout call. We're gonna keep this here. Let's look at what's going on up there in Botno. They got 50 seconds remaining second half. Williston State up by 3, Botno with the ball now. If Williston State wins that, they take the 4th seed and will host the number 5 seed, either Lake Region or Williston State. If Lake Region holds on and wins this game, they take the 5 seed and they will go to Williston State Wednesday night. The Mystics will go to Miles Community College Wednesday night. If the Mystics come back and pull this off, they will go to Williston State and Lake Region will go to Miles. But the outcome of this is in doubt, and the outcome in Botno is in doubt. So we're coming down to the wire here to get these final seeds put in place on the men's side. The Mystics know where they'll be playing. They'll be playing at Lake Region last Wednesday night. Dawson fell to Miles Community College today on the women's side. That gave the 3 seed in that to Lake Region. And we have another timeout called here as the Mystics were playing some good defense on the inbound pass. The Mystics badly need a turnover. Well, at the worst is stopped. There's 32.5 seconds remaining. This is a 30-second timeout. So you figure that the Royals will let it go down, maybe inside 5 seconds for taking a shot. Last thing the Mystics need to do is foul. They need defense. And then whatever happens in this possession for the Royals, the Mystics need a basket at the other end. How fitting would it be if we go to a second overtime here, the way this game is going? Those of you down there in Australia and Latvia, I don't know what your players have told you about the climate here in North Dakota. It tends to be cold here in the winter. And there's a turnover. That's just what the Mystics needed. Lease took the inbound pass, and his foot stepped on the sideline. What I was about to say was we're having an unusually warm winter here in North Dakota this year. And we'll take it. But right now we get the business on the court. Raymond Brown against Matt Munningay. Munningay playing with 4 personal fouls since midway second half. Strand. Mystics need to protect the ball. Less than a second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Bozeman. Inside to Amargi, up and in. We're tied with 8 seconds remaining. Inside 5 seconds. Royals elect not to call timeout. The shot is no good. We are going to a second overtime. Tied at 80. You can't make this stuff up, folks. They put 5 seconds on the clock. We'll take another break and come back for another 5-minute segment.
My experience taking classes online has been very beneficial. All the professors here on campus are really easy to work with. If someone's thinking about doing instrumentation control, do it sooner than later. Don't put it off. It's definitely something you won't regret. If someone's considering a BSc, I would tell them there again, do it. The faculty's awesome here, the students are great. The professors, they're quick to get back to you. They explain things very well.
When there's nothing you'd rather be doing than being yourself. Bismarck State College. Discover the next version of you.
Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory. We prepare to start the second overtime. Genuine Tropicus for the Royals. Kenneth Bozeman for the Mystics at center court for the second overtime tip. It's controlled by the Royals. Borjega to Munningay. Hussein Amargi now has the double-double for the Mystics, 17 points, 12 rebounds. And we have a whistle for some reason here. And it looks like the shot clock did not start with the game clock. And you got it right now, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Munningay. Bonnick. Pull up in the lane. No good. Rebound, Bozeman. Brown. Missed it, looking to take the second overtime advantage. Strand, pull up. Yes! Mystics the 2-point lead. Bonnick over Strand, no good. And Morgan the rebound. His 13th of the game. That basket by Strand was his first basket of the game. He had one free throw. Bounce pass intended for Morgan, got to it, back past Borrega, and Margie puts it in. The Mystics up by 4 as we move inside 3.5 minutes to play, second overtime. Borrega leads. He has been deadly in the second half. And Margie was the last one to touch it. Lease had 3 points at halftime for the Royals. He has 12 second half points. And he proves he's human. Move inside 3 minutes to play. Omargi, yes! Mystics up by 6. 2 timeouts for the Mystics, 3 for the Royals. Both teams a double bonus. The possession error favors the Mystics. Knocked out of bounds by Bader. It will stay with the Royals. I have to admit, this has been fun. Our last basketball live stream of the season. Bonnick. Borrega spins it on Margie. Fade away is good. And I hear a whistle, so it looks like he's going to shoot and one. Kenneth Bozeman called for his 4th personal. Isaiah Davis fouled out of the game with 18 points. And now Bozeman with his 4th personal. For the Royals, Matt Montague has played since mid-second half with 4 personals. Borrega has clipped the 30-point mark for the first time this season. Stands at 31 with these 2 free throws to come. Also has 11 rebounds, so he has a double-double. And 1 free throw since the basket was good. So 1 possession game. Brown is fouled by Montague, and that's number 5 on Montague. Give the man credit. He played the entire second half, 1 overtime period, and half of another one, over half another one, with 4 personal fouls. The sophomore from Mandan, a big force for his team in this game. Montague will leave the game with 10 points and 6 rebounds. And that will not help. Raymond Brown, a 68.6% free throw shooter. He hasn't been there a great deal this year. 24-35 coming into this game. Basically on the second one. And it's a 4-point game. Lease just proves he's human on his last shot. But don't want to give this man a lot of space. Inside to Borrega. Lease for 3. 2 in a row missed. And they're going to call Garrett Bader for a foul as Isaac Warhurst hit the deck. That's Bader's 2nd. So Warhurst at the line. a 77.8% free throw shooter. He's only taken 9 shots this year. The freshman from Adelaide, Australia, missed both of them, and his average will come down. Brown. Bader. Strand. Shot clock at 10. Strand drives it in. Dump off to a wide open Brown. Left corner. Off the mark. Goes out of bounds, will belong to the Royals with 1:27 remaining in the second overtime. Mystics up by 4 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard, 87-83. Warhurst for 3. Why not? Closes the gap to 1 with 1:13. Warhurst atoning for those 2 missed free throws. And that looked like a women's replay was getting ready to show there. We're going to keep it here. And I was so involved in that game, I didn't see the final outcome up there in Bottineau. The game is over. Williston State had the upper hand, but the Mystics had the upper hand here in the second half, in the first overtime, and in the second overtime. And we see what's happening here. So what we do know is both of these teams will be on the road this coming Wednesday night, assuming that Williston State did indeed win that game at Bottineau. We know the Mystics will be, regardless of whether they pull this game out or not. They will play. If they hold on and win this, they will play at Williston State. And if they drop it, they will play at Miles. This coming Wednesday night in a Region 13 quarterfinal. The women will play at Lake Region State. Kenneth Bozeman will inbound, 1:13 remaining, second overtime. Clinging to a 1-point lead. They must protect the ball and get some points. Inside a minute to play. Shot clock at 10. Elmargi back in on Tropness. Short, and Tropness the rebound. The Royals can take the lead. Bader going for the steal, couldn't get it. Bonnick. Lisa's due for a basket if they can get the ball to him. They'll give it to Bonnick. It's knocked. Bader hit it, and it went out of bounds off of Bonnick. It will come to the Mystics. 29.4 remaining. The shot clock is off. The Mystics have to protect the ball.
Timeout, Mystics.
Timeout called by the Mystics. We'll take this one with them. Come on back for the last 29.4.
Set your future in motion. With Bismarck State College dual credit classes taken at your high school and tuition that gets you there, you'll save time, money, and get a jump start on your degree.
You've got grit. Now get the skills to drive powerful machinery with a one-year heavy equipment operator degree from Bismarck State College. Get out of the classroom and into the dirt with a polytechnic education from BSC. With industry-driven training, you'll get hands-on experience with equipment like bulldozers, excavators, cranes, and more. Save thousands with our affordable tuition and jumpstart your high-paying career in this in-demand field. Bismarck State College, skills that get you there. Learn more at bismarckstate.edu/HEO.
Jimmy Adams with it in the Armory, 29.4 remaining, second overtime. The Mystics with the ball, clinging to a 1-point lead. Mystics have one timeout. Lake Region has two. The possession arrow favors the Mystics. Our last live stream from the Armory this basketball season, and we're getting our money's worth. Raymond Brown is fouled by Isaac Warhurst.
Falls on the Royals, number 20, Walters. His second. Brown at the line.
That's Warhurst's second foul. Brown can make double digits. Doesn't do it on that one. He gets one more shot to do it. And he's at 10 points. Tropnos inbounds to Bonnick. Are we headed for a third overtime? Leafs in the left corner. They have a 30-second timeout called. Looks by the Royals with 11.3 seconds remaining. A 30-second timeout. We will leave it here. As I said, our last live stream from the Armory. However far the Mystics go into the postseason, all games will be on the road. It's been fun this year. It's fun every year. So after this, our next live stream from the Armory will be at the beginning of volleyball season, and that is typically the third week of August. The Mystics host the Mystic Invite Tournament. And as I recall, they actually start on Thursday night with one match and then play matches Friday and Saturday. Now, that time of year, you see, this gymnasium is not air conditioned, and when I came into volleyball season in 2022, I got here to do a game, and they had big fans at each end of the Armory blowing air through it. That's when I found out this place was not air conditioned. I did basketball the season before, but that's cold weather. It didn't need air conditioning. Lees for three, off the mark. Elmargy the rebound, and he is fouled immediately with 2.6 seconds remaining. Lees had 12 second-half points on 4 3-pointers. I believe they're on 4 3-pointers. He has missed his last 3 attempts. The freshman from Rolla making an impact in the second half. He'd sure like to have that one back. Elmargy, the leading scorer for the Mystics, 21 points, 14 rebounds. He can make it a 2-possession game by making the second one with 2.6 seconds remaining. We have a full timeout. We're going to keep it here for this. We've had enough timeouts for today. I talked about the weather. This time last year, we were having a heck of a winter. This area came with about a half an inch of setting an all-time snowfall record. The record was something like 101.6 or 7 inches. We came up about a half inch shy of that. And by that time, I was saying, well, why not going to set a record? But one good thing about it, plenty of groundwater for the garden. I grow a vegetable garden every year. I had a great garden last year. This year, not so much. I don't think we've had 3 feet of snow this year. And we had about an inch this morning, but that's the first we've had in a good while, and we've had an unusually warm. Now, it's in the 30s today. It's supposed to be in the 60s tomorrow and the upper teens Tuesday. So, an illustration, if you don't like the weather in North Dakota, stick around, it will change. Elmargy cannot make it a 2-possession game. 2.6 remaining. Lees off the heel of the rim, and that is the way it will end. The Mystics win it, 89-86. The Royals fall to 9-21 overall, 5-16 the Mondat. and will finish as the 6th seed. The Mystics improved to 10-20 overall, 5-15 the Mondat. And they will play at Miles Community College. Excuse me, play at Williston State Wednesday night, assuming that Williston State did win that game against DeCola College of Bottineau. This is our last live stream from the Army this season. Our next live stream will be when volleyball season gets started in mid-August. I'm Jimmy Adams, and on behalf of everyone here at Bismarck State College, thank you so much for being with us at bscmystics.com. Until we meet again, stay safe, and whatever makes you happy, make sure you do plenty of it. Goodbye, everybody.